Hey everybody, what is cracking? Mellowlink here. Just wanted to give you guys a new kind of video. So this is my top favorite fighting game reveal trailers or reveals that got me the most hype that I've watched over the course of watching and playing fighting games. Let me know what you guys think is your favorite hype reveal trailer, and yeah, I hope you enjoy my list. So let's get stuck into it. So coming in at number 5, we've got the Brawley reveal for Dragon Ball FighterZ. The reason I've put him in the list is because Brawley's always been my favourite character in the Dragon Ball universe. You know, he's the strongest, biggest, and in my opinion, sickest looking character. I mean, just look at him, he's so cool. And in this game, like, I remember when I saw that trailer, his level 3 super just looks so cool the way he's laughing. And on top of that, with this game, when it came out, I didn't really have a main. I mean, I really liked Hit at the time, individually speaking, but there was just something missing. So when I saw this trailer, I was just going off my head, because yeah, I love Brawley and this game is super sick. So great reveal for me. So coming in at number 4, although technically this was a entire game reveal, it was the first time we saw a certain character, and that is the reveal of Soul Bad Guy in the new Guilty Gear Strive. The reason being is, I mean, the visuals are just insane. I think it's the best looking 2D fighter ever to exist. And Soul Bad Guy's always been one of those cool anti-heroes. Like, I always sort of gravitate towards the characters that aren't completely aligned with good. And yeah, his whole outfit, everyone knows if you've seen a Guilty Gear game before, the design is just completely over the top, and that's exactly what I like. So yeah, I loved how he looked in this game. The music, of course, just pumped everybody up, and obviously the hype visuals. And yeah, I can't wait for this game to come out, because it looks sick. Super hype reveal. So for my number 3 spot, I actually chose Noob Saibot from the Mortal Kombat 11 game. The reason being, I used to play this game as a kid, and I used to love the whole aspect of he was like a shadow and he had, like, you know, a clone. And I always loved the ninja look that Sub-Zero and Scorpion had, but I really just was vibing with Noob's look back then, and I thought I'd never see him again. So when I saw him in the MK11 trailer, I was just like, I was losing it. It was just the best feeling, because it was someone that was so niche. Like, I'm not sure how widely popular he was, but for me, he was my favourite, and I never saw him again after that. So yeah, I actually really love this reveal, and everything about him is just super cool. Even just the way the cinematography is for his win pose, for his quotes, all that sort of stuff. I thought he was really dope, so that's why I've chucked him at number 3. So what would this list be without a Tekken trailer, huh? Number 2, I give to the Geese Howard reveal for Tekken 7. Reason being, I thought about this a lot. Obviously, I got hyped for every reveal for Tekken because I love it. It's my favorite game. But the one that really made me feel the most excited was probably Geese, because I never expected someone from the King of Fighters universe to be in this, and I really love the character design of all the people in King of Fighters universe. I think their character design is actually on top. Don't at me. But yeah, we saw Geese Howard, and we got the parry, we got like the charisma, the fact that he's another villain, like I said before, I like that style of character, and he's a boss character, you know, like, he's so cool. Yeah, I really love the reveal, and even the way they made the trailer, like, whining fools be gone, and then he just parries everyone, like, super sick. 10 out of 10 character reveal, and great character choice, in my opinion. So before I get on to number 1, I do have a few honourable mentions. So the first one being Rock Howard. He's always my favourite King of Fighters / SNK character. The reason it didn't make it into the list is because, I don't know, the visuals of KOF XIV, just, I wasn't feeling it. Like, I love the 2D look way more, and I'm yet to see them do a 3D game that I enjoy. So the character is actually the best, but the actual reveal couldn't get me as hyped because, yeah, I'm just not that happy with the look of the game, to be honest. The second honourable mention that I want to talk about was the Sagat reveal for Street Fighter V. From the game's first reveal trailer, I was hoping he would be in it because he's my favorite character from the series. Him and Boxer, and also Ryu, but mainly him because I think you guys can tell by now, I love those big, strong characters that just exude like power, and on top of that, the anti-hero thing as well again. So yeah, I really loved his reveal trailer. I reckon their rework, not really rework, but their redesign, top notch. Loved everything about it. He's got a cool move set. They even made him more realistic as he's a bit slower. That's super cool, I reckon. Attention to detail, and yeah, I loved it. But the reason it didn't get into the top 5 was just because the other reveals just got me a bit more hype. The final honorable mention I want to talk about was the Noctis trailer for Tekken 7. When this came out, I'm not even going to tell you guys how I reacted because it's not made for YouTube. But unfortunately, you know, it didn't live up to the hype as he was just sort of like a cheesy character. But when he was revealed, I loved it. It was really exciting. I love Final Fantasy and just that overall aesthetic as well. And I think they nailed his look perfectly. It didn't make it into the list because I just think that Geese's reveal was, you know, just slightly better. Okay, so the number 1 spot may surprise a lot of you guys, but I actually chose to put Grimjoe's reveal for Jump Force. Now, the reason for this being Grimjoe, if you guys know me, if you ask anybody, Grimjoe is actually my favorite character of any franchise or game show of all time. And like, if you even look at my stick that I compete with in tournaments, Grimjoe's on it. So, like, of course I was going to put him as number 1. Any chance I can get to play him in a game, of course I will love it. And I honestly think Jump Force is a really good game and it's really fun. They nailed every character perfectly, like the movesets, the aesthetics, personality, all that stuff. I don't actually know why it's not as popular and why it didn't do as well as people said. There might be some technical aspects to it, I don't know, I'm not a tournament player, but in my opinion, this game is awesome, and Grimjoe fits in perfectly, obviously, because he's an anime character, but he's such like a side character. I mean, I know he had an important part in the anime, but I never expected him to get into this game as a fighter, so I'm super happy and super pumped that he's still getting some attention and some of the spotlight. And yeah, that was my favourite reveal for me, as he's my absolute favourite of all time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this list. Let me know what you guys think, and tell me what your favourite reveal was. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys. Take it easy for now. Peace.